Have you noticed that climbing stairs seems more difficult than before? That suddenly getting up from a chair requires more effort? Or even that your legs get tired faster, even after short walks? This doesn't happen overnight, but it gradually sets in without us realizing it. And when we do realize it, we're already avoiding simple activities like longer walks, dancing, or even carrying a heavier bag. Many people believe that losing strength in their legs is just a natural consequence of aging, but the truth is that this can be prevented and even reversed. The problem isn't age, but rather the lack of the right nutrients your body needs to keep your muscles strong and your bones healthy. And that's where the essential vitamins come in that can make all the difference in your quality of life. The loss of muscle strength in old age has a simple explanation. Over time, the body reduces the production of certain essential vitamins and minerals, which directly affects leg strength. Without these nutrients, muscles start to shrink, bones become more fragile, and even blood circulation worsens, increasing that feeling of numbness or tingling. And you know the worst part? If nothing is done, this condition only gets worse, making your legs weaker and increasing the risk of falls. But here's the good news. There are 6 powerful vitamins that can strengthen your legs, increase your mobility, and even improve your energy levels, even if you're over 70, 80, or even 90 years old. And best of all, you can obtain them naturally, through easy-to-find foods and small changes in your routine. Today, I'll show you what these 6 essential vitamins are and how to ensure your body is getting each one of them to keep your legs firm, stable, and ready to take you wherever you want, without pain, without fatigue, and without limitations. The human body is an impressive machine, but like any machine, it needs the right components to keep functioning well. And one of the first signs that something is missing is the loss of strength in the legs. This happens because muscles and bones are living structures that are constantly renewing themselves. However, for this process to occur correctly, the body needs raw materials, that is, the right vitamins and minerals. The problem is that over the years, the body starts to produce less of certain essential substances, and at the same time, it absorbs fewer nutrients from foods. This means that even when eating well, the body may not be taking advantage of everything it needs. And when muscles don't receive the proper nutrients, they start to lose mass, recover more slowly, and respond less efficiently to commands from the brain. And that's when the signs that many people ignore start. First comes quicker fatigue when walking. Then cramps appear, and that feeling that the legs are heavier or stiffer. Gradually, the stairs seem higher, getting up from a chair requires more effort, and without realizing it, the person starts to avoid activities they used to do without problems. But muscle weakness is only half the story. The other part involves bones and blood circulation. With age, bones lose calcium and become more fragile, and blood vessels can lose flexibility, making it difficult to transport oxygen and nutrients to the muscles. This results in that tingling sensation in the legs, swelling in the feet, and slower recovery after exertion. What many people don't realize is that this loss of strength doesn't happen suddenly. It sets in gradually over years and often goes unnoticed until something more serious happens, like an unexpected fall or a muscle injury that takes longer than normal to heal. But here's a very important detail. This loss of strength is not a one-way path. If the body is receiving the right vitamins, it can reverse much of this process and regain energy, muscle firmness, and even joint health. Even those who have felt weaker legs for years can notice a significant improvement by correcting nutritional deficiencies, and that's exactly what we're going to talk about now. What are these essential vitamins? How can you ensure that your body is receiving each of them? The answer lies in diet and some simple habits that make all the difference. Now that you understand why legs weaken over time, I'm going to show you the 6 vitamins that can completely change the health of your legs and restore the strength you thought you had lost forever. If vitamin D and B12 are essential for strengthening bones, muscles, and maintaining circulation, there is another essential factor to ensure that legs remain firm and healthy over the years: protection against inflammation and the natural wear and tear of tissues. And that's exactly where vitamin C and vitamin E come in, 2 powerful allies that help maintain not only muscles in good condition, but also joints and even blood vessels. You may have heard that vitamin C strengthens the immune system, but what many people don't know is that this vitamin plays a crucial role in maintaining legs, as it is responsible for the production of collagen, the substance that gives firmness to muscles, support to joints, and resistance to bones. Without sufficient collagen, tissues begin to lose elasticity and strength, making legs more prone to pain, weakness, and even injury. The problem is that over the years, the body's natural production of collagen decreases. That's why, in addition to wrinkles on the skin, many older people start to feel weaker muscles, more sensitive joints, and even slower recovery after walks or physical exertion. The good news is that we can stimulate this production by consuming foods rich in vitamin C. And here's a very important detail. Vitamin C also helps the body absorb iron better, an essential mineral for maintaining energy and avoiding feelings of weakness and tiredness in the legs. In other words, if you already have the habit of eating iron-rich foods such as spinach, beans, and lean meats, including more vitamin C in your diet can enhance the benefits and ensure that your muscles receive all the oxygen they need to stay strong. But where can you find this vitamin? Fortunately, it's present in various accessible and easy-to-consume foods on a daily basis. The best sources include fruits like oranges, acerola cherries, kiwis, strawberries, pineapples, and papayas, as well as vegetables like bell peppers, cabbage, and broccoli. A simple way to ensure this vitamin is to start the day with a glass of fresh orange juice or include vitamin C-rich fruits at breakfast and snacks. Now that we've talked about vitamin C, which strengthens muscles and joints, let's move on to another essential vitamin that protects the legs from the inside out: vitamin E. If vitamin C is responsible for stimulating collagen and iron absorption, vitamin E acts as a protective shield, preventing muscles from aging and ensuring that blood circulation remains efficient. Over time, the body's tissues undergo a natural process of oxidation, which weakens the muscles and impairs cell regeneration. This is what causes many older people to experience slower recovery after a walk, or notice that their muscles seem to become harder and less flexible. Vitamin E plays a crucial role in this process because it is one of the most powerful antioxidants that exist. It helps protect muscle cells against aging, reducing inflammation and improving circulation. And there's more. This vitamin also protects blood vessels, ensuring that blood circulates better through the legs and delivering more oxygen and nutrients to the muscles. This is essential to avoid that feeling of heavy legs, swollen feet, and tingling that many people experience at the end of the day. But how can you ensure that your body receives enough vitamin E? This nutrient is found mainly in nuts and seeds, such as almonds, walnuts, hazelnuts, flax seeds, and sunflower seeds. Another excellent source of vitamin E is high-quality vegetable oils, such as extra virgin olive oil and avocado oil, which, in addition to providing this vitamin, also help lubricate the joints and reduce muscle inflammation. And here's a tip. Combining vitamin E with vitamin C further enhances the benefits for leg health. This is because they work together to strengthen muscles, protect bones, and improve circulation, reducing pain and preventing injuries. An easy way to do this is to include a salad with green leaves, tomatoes, and seeds at lunch or dinner, drizzled with a bit of olive oil. That way, you ensure a powerful combination of antioxidants and essential nutrients to keep your legs firm and healthy for many years. So, now that you know how vitamin C and vitamin E work in the body, let's move on to the next vitamins that also play a crucial role in leg health. And, as you'll see, the next one may be the key to maintaining strong bones and preventing problems like osteoporosis and falls. Let's go. Before we move on to the next vitamin, I want to give you a quick message. In the link in the description and the pinned comment, there is a complete material with more tips to naturally strengthen your legs and body, including foods, simple exercises, and habits that have already helped many elderly people regain strength, balance, and energy. So, after watching the entire video, don't forget to check it out. If until now we've talked about vitamins that strengthen muscles, protect joints, and ensure healthy circulation, now we've reached a crucial point: maintaining bone health and muscular balance. After all, it's no use having strong muscles if your bones aren't healthy enough to support them. And this is precisely where vitamin K and magnesium come in, two essential nutrients to prevent problems like osteoporosis, falls, and muscle cramps. Vitamin K may not be as talked about as other vitamins, but its importance is huge when it comes to strong bones. Many people believe that to maintain bone health, it's enough to consume calcium. But here's the detail that few people know. Without vitamin K, calcium may not be properly absorbed by the bones, and even worse, it may end up accumulating in the arteries, increasing the risk of cardiovascular problems. But where can you find this vitamin? Fortunately, it's present in various accessible foods that are easy to include in your diet. The best sources are dark green leafy vegetables such as kale, spinach, arugula, broccoli, and watercress. Another excellent source is eggs, in addition to fermented foods like natto, a type of fermented soybean widely consumed in Japan. But if natto is not part of your food culture, green leafy vegetables are sufficient to ensure a good intake of this vitamin. And here's an extra tip. Combining foods rich in vitamin K with sources of healthy fats, such as olive oil or avocado oil, further improves the body's absorption of this vitamin. A simple way to ensure good levels of vitamin K is to season green leaf salads with extra virgin olive oil or sauté kale and spinach with a bit of that oil. Now that we've talked about the importance of vitamin K for stronger bones and healthier joints, let's talk about a mineral that has a direct impact on muscle strength and endurance: magnesium. If you experience frequent cramps, muscle aches for no apparent reason, or that feeling that your legs are heavier than normal, your body may be low on magnesium. This mineral is essential for muscle contraction and relaxation, helping to prevent muscle spasms and promoting faster recovery after physical exertion. Additionally, magnesium also aids in the transmission of nerve impulses, ensuring that the brain and muscles communicate correctly. This means it plays a direct role in controlling leg movements, helping to prevent weakness, tremors, and even difficulty maintaining balance. Another amazing benefit of magnesium is its impact on sleep quality. Many people who suffer from insomnia or have trouble sleeping well don't realize that a lack of this mineral could be one of the reasons. Poor sleep compromises muscle regeneration and can exacerbate the feeling of fatigue in the legs, so ensuring good amounts of magnesium in the body is essential not only for muscle strength but also for energy throughout the day. Now, where can you find magnesium naturally? This mineral is present in seeds, nuts, and whole grains such as walnuts, almonds, pumpkin seeds, and sunflower seeds, flaxseed, chia, oats, and quinoa. Additionally, vegetables like spinach, kale, and avocado are also good sources of this nutrient. A simple way to increase magnesium intake is to include a handful of nuts or seeds in snacks, mix chia or flaxseed into breakfast, or prepare a meal with spinach and quinoa. Small changes in diet already make a big difference in muscle health and overall well-being. And if you have trouble consuming magnesium through diet alone, you can talk to a doctor about the possibility of supplementation. Many people experience a significant improvement in cramps and muscle fatigue after adjusting the levels of this mineral in the body. So far, we've talked about 6 essential vitamins to keep your legs strong and healthy in old age. But as you've stayed through the video, I'll give you 2 more powerful nutrients that deserve a spotlight because they help further improve muscle, bone, and circulatory health. These are vitamins that often go unnoticed, but they can make the difference between feeling tired and weak or having legs full of energy and ready for any activity. So, before we finish, let's talk about these 2 bonus vitamins that can further enhance the effects of the others we've already mentioned, and I'll give you a heads up. If you include these in your daily routine, your muscles will thank you. The first bonus vitamin that cannot be left out is vitamin A. Many people associate this vitamin solely with eye health, but it plays an essential role in the regeneration of muscle tissues and bone maintenance. Vitamin A acts directly on the production of muscle proteins and the formation of collagen, helping to maintain the structure of muscles and joints. And why is this so important? Because over time, the body naturally loses muscle mass, and if the muscles are not regenerated correctly, they start to weaken. Vitamin A acts in this reconstruction process, ensuring that the body has the necessary support to keep the muscles resistant and prepared for everyday life. And where can you find this vitamin? The best foods rich in vitamin A are orange vegetables such as carrots, pumpkin, and sweet potatoes, as well as dark leafy greens like spinach and kale. Another excellent source is liver, which contains an extremely high concentration of this nutrient. If you don't consume liver frequently, no problem. Just including more orange vegetables on your plate can make a big difference. Now, let's move on to the second bonus vitamin, which is also a true secret to keeping your legs strong and pain-free. Vitamin B6. If B12 helps with circulation and nerve health, vitamin B6 is essential for keeping muscles relaxed and preventing cramps and involuntary contractions. It also improves the absorption of magnesium, enhancing the effects of this mineral on muscle recovery. And where can you find this vitamin? Vitamin B6 is present in various foods that are easy to include in your diet, such as bananas, potatoes, chicken, nuts, and seeds. Another excellent source is whole grains, like oats and brown rice, which provide balanced energy and aid in muscle recovery. A great way to include more vitamin B6 in your routine is to combine it with proteins and magnesium, such as banana with oats for breakfast, chicken with potatoes for lunch, or a handful of nuts for an afternoon snack. Small adjustments like these can make a big difference in how you feel in your legs throughout the day. Now, stop and think. If these vitamins can strengthen your legs, protect your joints, improve circulation, and even prevent pain and cramps, imagine what happens when they are combined with the other 6 we've already discussed. The result is a true, complete reinforcement to keep your legs firm and full of energy, regardless of age. And the best part? All of these nutrients can be obtained naturally, without complication, and with easy-to-find foods. Small, consistent changes in your diet can bring incredible results for your mobility and quality of life. Now that you know about these 2 bonus vitamins, we can conclude that taking care of your legs goes far beyond simply moving. It's necessary to give your body the right nutrients so that it has the strength, balance, and endurance to remain active for many years. Those were the 8 essential vitamins to keep your legs strong and healthy. Small dietary changes can make all the difference in your strength, balance, and energy. Let me know in the comments, do you already consume any of them? Is there any that you plan to include more in your routine? I'll read them all. And if this video helped you, share it with your friends and groups. Oh, and before you leave, subscribe to the channel and leave a like so you don't miss more health tips. See you in the next video.